Today we're comparing two powerful 16-inch gaming laptops aimed at very different types of gamers. The ASUS ROG Strix G16 and the MSI Vector 16HX AI. We'll look at their CPUs, GPU performance, displays, thermals, battery life, and daily usability to see which one best fits your workflow and gaming needs. Product links are in the description below. Let's find out which one belongs in your setup. Starting with graphics, the ROG Strix G16 comes equipped with the RTX 5060 laptop GPU, while the Vector 16HX AI steps up with the RTX 5070 Ti. Both support modern Blackwell features like DLSS 4 and ray tracing, but the actual gaming experience lands in very different territory. The Strix is clearly tuned for strong 1080p and competitive gaming, whereas the Vector pushes much harder in demanding AAA titles and higher resolution workloads. Once heavy ray tracing enters the picture, the MSI machine delivers noticeably more headroom, so the advantage goes to the Vector. Graphics memory is another area where these two separate quickly. The Strix pairs its GPU with 8 GB of DDR5 graphics memory, while the Vector carries 12 GB of GDDR7 VRAM. In lighter esports titles, both systems feel responsive and smooth, but newer AAA games already benefit from larger texture buffers and faster memory bandwidth. The MSI system simply has more breathing room for ultra textures, high-resolution assets, and longer-term gaming relevance. The ASUS machine still handles modern titles well at sensible settings, but for future-facing gaming performance, this round belongs to the Vector. For processors, the Strix G16 uses the Intel Core i7-14650HX, while the Vector 16HX AI runs the Intel Core Ultra 9275HX. The i7 remains a strong gaming chip with solid responsiveness and reliable frame pacing, especially in competitive workloads. The Ultra 9, though, operates in a different class once multitasking, rendering, streaming, or AI-assisted workloads enter the mix. It sustains heavier combined loads with noticeably better efficiency and processing depth. If your laptop needs to handle both gaming and creator-class productivity, the edge clearly leans toward MSI's machine. Memory configuration is surprisingly balanced at first glance, since both laptops ship with 16 GB of DDR5 memory running at 5600 MHz. For modern gaming, that baseline still works well and keeps everyday responsiveness snappy on both systems. The difference shows up in long-term flexibility. The Vector supports expansion up to 64 GB, giving it much more room for future upgrades and heavier professional workloads. The Strix, meanwhile, feels more locked into its current setup. For users who plan to keep their machine for years or expand into creative work later, the advantage shifts toward the MSI laptop. Storage capacity is evenly matched here, with both systems including a 1 TB NVMe SSD designed for fast boot times and quick game loading. Day-to-day responsiveness feels excellent across both laptops, whether you're launching applications, transferring large files, or loading open-world games. The real distinction comes from platform flexibility. The Vector's newer connectivity stack and bandwidth support make it feel more prepared for external storage expansion and creator-focused workflows. The Strix still performs well for standard gaming use, but for broader long-term storage versatility, the edge goes to MSI's machine. The display experience is one of the biggest differences in this comparison. The ASUS ROG Strix G16 uses a 16-inch FHD+ 165Hz 16:10 panel with a fast 3 millisecond response time and anti-glare ACR coating, making it very comfortable for competitive gaming. The MSI Vector counters with a 16-inch QHD+ 240Hz display that delivers sharper detail and noticeably smoother motion clarity. Neither offers touchscreen functionality, but the higher resolution and refresh combination on the MSI panel creates a more premium visual experience overall. For both immersive gaming and content creation, the advantage goes to the Vector. Thermal design is strong on both sides, but they approach it differently. The Strix G16 relies on ASUS's tri-fan cooling system with liquid metal application and aggressive airflow tuning aimed at maintaining stable temperatures under gaming loads. The Vector 16HX AI uses Cooler Boost 5 with dual fans and up to 7 heat pipes to sustain higher combined CPU and GPU performance over longer sessions. The ASUS machine stays impressively controlled acoustically, while the MSI system focuses more on maximizing sustained output. For pure long-session performance consistency, this round narrowly leans toward the Vector. So if you mainly play esports titles and want a balanced gaming laptop with solid thermals and everyday performance, the Strix G16 is a great pick. But if you want stronger AAA gaming performance, a sharper high-refresh display, and better long-term flexibility for heavier workloads, the Vector 16HX AI is the more high-performance option.